What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Scream 6 and CCXP. Now, if that sounds familiar, it should, because last year we got some stuff for Scream 5 at this specific convention. Now, this is basically Brazil's major Comic-Con. This is their San Diego, their New York. This is their big stuff. So, last year, if you recall, we got a little something from Scream. It wasn't the biggest things of all time, although I'm pretty sure this is where we got the posters of each of them with the Ghostface mask. So we did get some of it. I think this is where actually we got Vince's last name when they were doing a couple different interviews with the cast, and we did get a little bit of interviews with the cast of Scream. Now, the reason I say it wasn't the biggest thing of all time is because we're going to use it to try to, compare. Would we get like a trailer? So that's why I bring in, well, it was big. Like, we did get some pretty cool stuff last year, but was it trailer big? Was it that level? Also, it was a different time. And by that, I mean, well, I believe it was December 4th of 2021 last year that they did it. It was Paramount's panel or whatever, and this is when Scream showed up. So December 4th, and then the movie came out literally like 1 month and a couple days, after that. So the difference between this event and then when the movie came out wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot at all. The difference now is it would be quite a bit, right? You have early December, and then you have, I guess now, because of the moving up, I was going to call it a delay, but it's absolutely not. Now it's early March 10th, right? So, look, I do think December, no matter what, is the month that we get a trailer for Scream. I think it makes a lot of sense 3 months before the movie comes out. I talked about it, we talked about the moving the date up. I think it actually makes it better because now, I'm not saying you have to release the trailer 3 months before the movie comes out, like to the day. I'm not saying December 10th or December 31st is when they should have done it, but you're in a better window, I think, overall. Because even though it doesn't have to be specifically 3 months, you would imagine maybe end of December to match end of March. And I just don't think that's the greatest idea of all time, considering the holidays. And yes, movies come out on the holidays or trailers come out. I just don't know how well that would do for this particular film. Whereas now, if you do it in early December, and I mean any time between December 1st and December 15, 16, 17, you can keep going. If you do a trailer then for March 10th, I think that works out a lot better. So this event, I believe it's the exact same time period as it was last year, December 1st through December 4th, so several days. Remember last year, again, it was December 4th. They don't have to do it like on the same day. And I went on their website to try to look. There's like, they call it a lineup, but it's not really a lineup. They talk about who's going to be there, like different personalities and stuff. And I do believe Paramount is going along with actually several other, higher level things. But we don't know, at least right now, and I'm recording this on November 8th. Don't know the actual lineup. December 1st is this panel. December 2nd is this panel. They don't have that up yet. I'm sure over the next couple of weeks, and by the time we get closer to it, we will find out, Paramount's going to go on this date. And I do assume the rumor mill would start to kick off from that point on within the next couple of weeks, because it just is a good time, right? The time period makes sense. The history. Now, I don't know if beyond last year, if there was ever any connection with Scream and a Brazilian Comic-Con. I don't know if that meant literally anything to anyone before last year. But the fact of it is, last year they show up and they give you a pretty good amount of stuff, some meaty stuff, some stuff that we kind of got from the actual interviews. And then also, again, I really hope I'm right about this, but I think this was around the time we got them all holding the Ghostface mask. Maybe I'm wrong, but hey, maybe this is where we could get the same thing again. I mean, we talked about the character posters, and although Clips Comprehend is MIA and people believe, not believe, that's totally cool. One thing that we do know pretty much to be fact is they do have the posters. I keep saying it every single time, but in case for new people that are watching, we do know that they did a photo shoot for new character posters where they're gonna have like a knife and kind of like blood on it and stuff like that. So there should be an equivalent to them holding the Ghostface mask. There should be an equivalent this year or this movie to them holding a knife. So could we get that at CCXP? Actually, now that I said that out loud, I feel like that could easily happen, right? And another thing I was thinking before I made this video, I was thinking, Alex, don't forget this. Whether or not we get the trailer, during this, it could still be a kickoff to things for, and that actually kind of lines up well, right? If you wanted to use this Comic-Con as a kickoff to Scream marketing in December, and you use it and you start with the character posters and you show it here, and then a week or two later you show the trailer, I think that, I think that kind of works. You could do it in reverse. In fact, they did do it in reverse last year, right? You show the trailer first, and then you do the character posters afterwards. Plus, also last year, you had the lead up to the trailer, and then the trailer drops, and, it's incredible, and it's on all of their YouTube channels and stuff. So, I don't know. Does it make sense to release it during a Comic-Con thing? It'd be a first, at least in mine. I don't know, maybe like Scream 4. I don't remember like when the very first trailer for that was. In fact, no, I think that could have been shown. Maybe not. Just dropped on YouTube. It could have been shown somewhere. So it's possible. I'm going to take the under. If we're going to bet on this, I'm going to say it probably won't happen. But, honestly, saying it out loud, like the character posters, like they literally did it last year. I don't think it's impossible that we could get something like that for Scream. Again, I do think Paramount is going, but I don't think there's any details yet. As the weeks go on, I do think things will become more clear, and then we'll see. If it's a trailer, I'd really like a lead up to it. I think most trailers nowadays do that anyway. They have like a teaser and they say the full trailer is coming in a few days, or there's just some sort of marketing push online. I don't know how smart it would be of them to just drop it. I mean, it would still be big no matter what. We would all cover it, right? Or we'd all like watch it, but I think a lead up to it and saying, hey, there's going to be a trailer, it's going to be on this day, but I think that would be a better idea. Do you say that if it's going to be at this Comic-Con? Maybe, maybe not. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, I'll keep my eyes open. If I see anything, I'll report on it on the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know all these videos go up. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.